What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I'm gonna give you guys a quick look at the Birkenstock. This is a Boston Clog silhouette. This is the Mink colorway. Before I get into the video, go over the slides of the clogs. This is your first time stumbling across one of my videos. Welcome, thanks for dropping by, thanks for kicking it with me. But listen, while I have you here, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell. That way when I upload new material, post new content, anything like that, you get notified. Head to the channel, check out what I uploaded. If you are on social media, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever we call it, really any of the platforms, you enjoy photos of sneakers, maybe some outfit ideas with sneakers, honestly, anything related to kicks, give me a follow. You can find me, I am at iAMTMCII. And lastly, while you're watching the video or afterwards and you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. Really goes a long way. It's a little indicator to me, let me know that you enjoy the content, and it just makes me want to keep recording videos whenever I have new pickups to share with you guys. So now that that intro is all out of the way for all my first timers, let's dive right into the review. So I've uploaded a few videos of some of the Birkenstocks in my collections. I have a majority of the clogs. I like this particular silhouette. It's easy to slip on. I feel like you could dress it up, dress it down. You could pretty much do anything with these. Video purpose wise, what I'll do, I'll go over like the materials on here, talk about quality control for a little bit, show you guys the box, and then at the end of the video, I'll slip them on feet, go over sizing and comfort and all that good stuff. So just stick around and I got you guys pretty much covered for everything you need to know about these. So like I mentioned, this is the Boston Clog. This is the suede version. So these clogs come in multiple different variations, different kind of materials. But I prefer like the suede Boston Clog one. And there's several different kind, like I said, made out of different uppers. But for this particular one, you have a nice grain, a nice suede material up here. Now the cool thing that I like when it comes to Birkenstocks, when like if you get a scuff or anything on here, you just get like one of those little erasers. You just erase the scuff out and the shoes look pretty much brand new. Water spots, anything like that, because they stain easily. But if you get like the little eraser kit from any of your sneaker stores or anything like that, you just get that eraser, erase it right out. They look brand new again. Hit them with a little brush and you're good to go. So the shoe is pretty much made out of this whole upper shell that your foot goes into. Then you have the iconic buckle, the Birkenstock buckle right here. So you have that on here, and then coming around to the actual footbed where your foot rests is made out of a cork material, and there's different kinds. So this is actually the one with the soft bed. So you have ones where it doesn't have the soft bed technology, and those take a little bit more long to kind of break in. And the cool thing with this being made out of like that cork material, the more you wear it, it's going to eventually kind of mold into the shape of your foot. So initially when you're putting them on, they may not feel that comfortable. The soft beds feel a little bit more comfortable than the non-soft bed ones, but both models I find the more you put them on, the more time you spend in them, and that cork start to kind of shape to the mold of your foot, they're just going to start to feel better and better on your feet as time goes. So if you do have a pair, you're interested in getting a pair and you try them on initially and you think the fit isn't great and it just kind of stiff and hard, don't give up on them. You just got to really break them in. So here's another look, giving you an overhead look and just more of that material. It's not really much to the material on here. Like I said, it's just that suede material. You have like a little buckle right here, the Birkenstock buckle on here, and then you have Birkenstock engraved here. Coming to the outsole, so you have the Birk written on some of the outsole right here, that iconic outsole for that clog. And I think that's really pretty much it when it comes to the materials that they use on here. It's not really much to it. It's just a simple clog, honestly. It's really not much to it at all. You can adjust this if you want this tighter or not, but I haven't seen a lot of people really fool with this. People usually just slip them on as they come, but you can do that if you want to. So that's that. Quality control is nothing to really complain about. Like I said, Birkenstock is a really nice product. These last pretty much forever. I think you have to do like a lot of intentional damage to destroy these. But for the most part, I think the quality control, the overall build and everything, it's a shoe that's gonna last for a really long time. And like I said, the more you wear them, the more comfortable they're gonna get. And I think they even look better with some age and wear on them also. So that's your material, your QC. Show you guys the box really quick. So sometimes you might get a box. Sometimes you may just get them hanging on a rack, depending on where you get them, where you buy them from. But this is the Birkenstock box. As you can see, this is the size. And then like I said, this is the Mink colorway, product code, and all that good stuff. You do have like all of the different silhouettes and models on here. So if you're curious to see some of the other models and silhouettes that Birkenstock offer, kind of pause the video and kind of go through it and look at some of these. But it's pretty much a typical Birkenstock box, one of them that you may or may not get. Open up the lid, you do have a little sizing chart up here also. You can put your foot in here and you can get your size measurement to see what size you need. And then they have all of the different breakdowns from the different countries and stuff to let you know what size you should get depending on what you normally wear. Just kind of give you some recommendations on what to go by. And like I said, I'm gonna toss these on foot in a second to show you, to talk about sizing and comfort. Here's the tissue that you get. So these dudes come wrapped around with some tissue on here. So that's that. Show you guys the kicks or the slides one more time. They did come with this little hang tag on here. Just some regular literature that you guys can pause the video and read. This one's just letting you know that you have the soft footbed technology on here. If you're curious, you can pause the video and read that stuff also. I won't do that, but that's that. I'm gonna take them off now. We're gonna slip these on really quick. We're gonna go over sizing and comfort. You guys hang tight. All right, guys, here's a quick on-feet look at the Boston Clog. Like I said, this is the Mink colorway. Just wanna show you what they look like really quick on feet. When you look for these, there's a million videos. A lot of them go over sizing. Some of them don't mention sizing at all. So I think I'm gonna do that. Let's go over sizing first, and then we'll go over comfort and all that good stuff. To me, I have a medium, somewhat narrow foot. When it comes to slides or any shoes where your heel kind of is exposed and hang on the back, I don't like a lot of area back here where it look like they're too big. And I also don't like it too small for where my heel is hanging off the back. I'm normally like a 9.5, 10, and I got a size 42, which is that 9.5 range. I had got a 43 before, and they just were a little bit too roomy and too loose on my foot. So if you have a medium to narrow width foot, and you want like just a little bit of room like me, I think you can go down a size in these, honestly. If you don't want that and you prefer a little bit of room and you have wide feet, just go true to size or that next full size up. It's really all about preference. Like you said, I'm not one for a shoe like this to have all that extra room in the back. And I have these socks on, but you can see, just the little gap that I have in the back. And I think it's perfect for me. That 43 just had a little bit too much room than I'd like. When it comes to comfort, so like I mentioned, when you initially put these on, they may not feel the most comfortable. Yeah, the ones with the soft bed feel more comfortable, like I mentioned, but it's just gonna take some wear. You're gonna have to rock them for a while so that cork could start shaping to your foot. But once you start wearing them and you break these in, they're gonna feel even better with time. So initially, like I said, the comfort isn't there, but just give it some break-in time and you'll be A-okay when it comes to that. So that's just my 2 cents on sizing and comfort and all that good stuff. Like I mentioned earlier, subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell, but I'm gonna wrap the video up here. See you guys later. See you on the next one. Peace.